Hello and welcome to my assignment submission for week 4 of digital media, new tools and technology. So today we are going to be looking at a popular SVN tool called TortoiseSVN. This is a really easy to use version control software for Windows. It is developed under the general public license, which means it is completely free for anyone to use, including in a commercial environment without any restriction. So let's dive right into the topic and start off by learning how to create a repository in Tortoise SVN. Alright, so the first step would be to download Tortoise SVN and install it. So the next step is creating a repository. So to do that, create a folder and you name it any name that you want to with regards to the project that you're working on currently. Then right click on it and go down to the option that says Tortoise SVN. After that, a sub menu will open which will have the option create repository here. Once we click on that, we will see the link of our repository that has been created. So as you can see, the link that has been selected is our repository link. So what we can do is we can create a sample folder structure so that we can include items in that automatically, so you don't need to create folders. You can do that in the future, but let's just try this. So now that the structure was created, let's start the repo browser. So here we are inside the repo browser. As you can see, these are the 3 folders that were created during the creation of the repo browser. Here is the repo browser link that we saw earlier. So let's say we have to create a new folder. So you'll right click and you'll see the option create folder. The folder's name could be ABC. So here you can see that this will be the directory. So let's say you just want to share the folder A, B and C with your friends. So you can just copy this link and share it with them. Next is the message area. So what you can do here is you can write the reason why this folder was created, or you can write the date. So this would basically be a log feature. So over time, when you will be making changes to the folder, you can see what all dates the changes were made and why, if the reasons were mentioned in the log message. Now in the ABC folder, we can add all the files that we need to and share it with the people we will be collaborating with. So now I can add a message as to why I'm creating this PPT and why I'm importing the file here. So now let's look at the process of checking out a file or a folder. So checkout means saving the version of a file on your local drive. This will help you save space on your system. So instead of saving all the different versions of one file, you can just check out whatever version you need to from the repo browser. So you will right click, you will select the option checkout, and here you will get to see the URL of the repository, and this is the area that we have to focus on, which is the checkout directory. So in our XYZ project folder, there will be a small folder created called ABC. So this ABC folder will be shifted to the local drive, and so these are the options that we will receive. Fully recursive meaning all the files that are in the folder. So let's say there are multiple folders in the folder ABC, and then there are multiple files in each of those folders. So fully recursive will copy the entire database given inside ABC and show it in your local desktop. So immediate children including folders will only show the folders and not any of the content. So you can check out the content depending on your needs so as to save space on your local drive. Only the file children means the immediate children, that is it. No folders will be checked out, and only this item means only the folder ABC will be checked out. So let us go with fully recursive. If you don't want to do that, you can also choose the items that you need. So let's select OK, and so this is the checkout pop-up. So this will show all the folders that you have copied. So they have updated this folder ABC from file XYZ, and then they have added the PPT which was present in the ABC file, and it is completed. Now let's look at the folder. Now when you go inside your XYZ file, you can see all these extra files that the SVN has created as a part of its creation process, and then you will see your ABC file. The tick mark means that the latest version present on the repository is correct. So when you select it, it will also show a small tick mark on the file. So let's see what happens once we make a small change in the file. How will the repository recognize a new version? Let's check that out. So this was the PPT that was imported in the repository. So let's say I add a new slide. Let's say I want a thank you slide, and I just make some minor edits to it and I save it. Now when you look at the file, it will show a red icon. This means that this version of the file is only with you and nobody else has access to it. So what you need to do is right click on it and commit the file. So once you commit the file, you can add and then you can save it. So this way the file that you have is up to date and everyone else also has access to this file.